You guys, like, share, and comment on all of the content. But if you really rock with the vibe, subscribe to the channel. We're about to react to Sicksense, Feed Them to the Wolves. Now, this is a blind reaction because I ain't never heard of these mother suckers before. I don't know what this is. However, shout out to I forgot who you were. Man, I'm very bad. I have C19 brain fog. But they actually got a little upset. They're like, what the, bro? I dropped the $20 or something for you to react to Sicksense.
Why didn't you refund that?
Because it was a super chat. You can't refund super chats.
Sure you can.
Can you?
Yeah.
How?
Tell them to go cry into a tissue.
Anyways, no, that wasn't what it was about. What it was about was I try to get to these in a fashionable time.
Fashionable?
Yeah, but we're fashionably late to this one because they did ask for this almost a month ago, maybe further. So we finally got to it. Here we go. Sicksense, Feed Them to the Wolves. And let's get it popping, man. We appreciate the love. And yeah, let's get it going.
Got a cool idea.
What's up?
Oh, hold on, my bad. All right, this is Sicksense, Feed Them to the Wolves. Let's get it popping. Appreciate you guys tapping in, supporting. Here we go.
Yo, guys, got a cool idea.
What's up?
What if we used the sick car Deli's grandma gave us for our next music video?
This car?
Nah, I don't think so. I think we should all come in hot, all five of us, on pedal bikes. Coming
pedal
hot.
bikes.
Yeah, man.
What's wrong with
be
you,
tough.
man?
Look tough.
All
Show no weakness.
Real flash,
Show no weakness.
Think
Coming
Boyz,
hot.
think Motley Crue.
No,
they don't
coming
have bikes,
hot.
dude. They have flashy cars, dude.
Quiet!
Look, we gotta agree on something.
That car is fire.
I was just going to say, Grandma does have a dope ride.
Grandma can get it.
That's what I was just thinking, bro. I was like, man, can you imagine the story she has to tell about the backseat of the Pontiac?
No, I can't, but let's go.
I mean, is that a Pontiac?
Oh, I thought you knew what you were talking about. I don't know what kind of car that is.
Dude, I'm not a car person.
This fool.
Well, you tell me what it is.
I'll figure it out by the end of the video, hopefully. Maybe.
Oh, good.
I'm not a car person either, but it looks nice, man.
What you don't understand, make them give in to every demand. The mob is here and you know it rules. We don't need leaders being led by fools. We all want change and we don't care how. Doesn't matter who suffered back then or now. Nothing's for free, it all comes with a price. One man's burden is another man's vice. Don't you know it's the law? When you open your arms to the world, it's always enough. When the world tears you apart, give them more. Freedom to the world. Everybody wants a piece but don't get how it works. They want the moon.
Yo, this is interesting. I don't know. I didn't expect like the yelling from the onset. I didn't even really know what this was about. And then the homie starts rapping and he's actually spitting some real stuff. Kind of, he's like talking about we want change. You know, I would think he's talking about change in the world, etc.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on in this video.
There is a lot to digest.
Because that bear suit, there's a video game called like Five Nights at Freddy's. And it's like I guess it's a kid's game, but it's kind of like the premise is that you're at Chuck E. Cheese and like the animatronic robots like come alive and start murdering people. So it's like a horror type of video game.
Okay.
But that's what that bear looks like. And then that dude's wearing what looks to me like a bicycle, you know, suit.
Yeah.
But then it looks like a wrestling helmet. Is that like a, I mean, what kind of helmet is that?
I have no clue.
You know what I mean?
It looked like it was like the Tour de MMA.
Is it? Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what is happening here?
Yeah. And I was like, where's the wolf? Like, if we have a bear, where's the wolf?
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
If you're going to go cosplay, you know what I mean? Why not throw a wolf in the mix?
That's what I'm saying. But the song is pretty good. I don't know.
And the cars are dope.
The cars are fire. I'm not sure if I'm sold on the hook yet. I'm not sure if I'm a screamo person yet. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll see.
Stars on trees with the purse without shedding the tears and the sweat and the blood. Force back in your place with your face in the mud. Cause what goes up must come down. The voice of reason gets lost in the sound of complaints with restraints that awake the divide. One misstep, find yourself crucified.
Yo, when they were sitting by the car and they started playing all slow, like
melodic,
contemporary, I got the vibe of remember Ginger?
Yeah.
Remember it was just like, and she's singing, then all of a sudden she's like,
is this the first time we've seen like a male and female like duo sing?
Yeah,
like
because they were
this?
going back and forth. It was like a screamo battle. I think it's called growling.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie though, her makeup is throwing me off. Like the white lashes.
Why?
Because it just looks like a very advanced form of like pink eye or something. Like it's all crusty. Or like she's been using her eyelashes as a catcher's mitt for that skeet. I mean, I don't know what's happening there.
Anyways. L's in the chat for Don, you guys.
My bad. Is it not a little disconcerting?
Did you listen to the lyrics of the song?
No, I was too distracted by the eyelashes.
Are you being serious?
No, I listened a little bit.
So what did you get from the song, Don? Let me quiz you, since your infinite wisdom of eyelashes.
I don't know, man. I don't know what my takeaway is of the song.
You guys know what that is? That's a cop-out. That's when the teacher says, come to the front and answer this question. And then they're like, oh.
And I've been flirting, passing notes all morning.
He has to put the book in front of his pants. Yeah,
exactly.
You guys get
That's
it.
exactly
Anyways,
the scenario.
So I'm listening to it. I'm trying to, some of the lyrics I don't like, you know, I sometimes pulling the lyrics from the sound that's like the heaviness of the sound, like the metal. But they're talking about the world. And it's almost like the world is giving you all this pressure or something like that. And then it's like, give them what they want. And then it's like, feed them to the wolves. So it's almost like, you know, going to war with your adversaries and going to the extreme of feeding them to the wolves. And I think I saw the homie Wolf Johnson in the building. So, you know, let's go ahead and feed him to the wolf himself. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Wolf Johnson. What's up, player? But anyways, so that's what I was getting from the lyrics. And when I heard this song at first, because it just went into the back and forth screaming. However, as I heard it and the homie put on the headgear, starts playing the drums, I could feel this. Like if I was like trying to get hyped up before I go into a fight or to the gym or something, I could feel this. This would really hit home a little bit where you're just like, feed them to the wolves. Imagine going out. Now, I don't fight, you guys, you know, a little bit of martial arts practitioner, but I don't. But I'm just saying, imagine you have your fight and you're trying to get hyped up. You're scared inside. You're nervous. And then you just hear something like this and you're just like, feed this mother effer to the wolves. I think this is definitely.
Part of me is having flashbacks of a time I literally almost got fed to the wolves, though. So that's, I think, what some of it is.
There you go. All right, well, let's get back into this and finish this song off. Here we go. This is Sicksense. Feed them to the wolves. Let go.
I don't want to be dramatic, but the bear is driving the car.
Old school Bronco.
You guys should do something.
Dude, they did have some hard-ass cars in this. All right, there you have it, you guys. Sicksense. Actually, I should play it till the end because sometimes they're like, you should have played it till the end. Someone drop kicked.
You missed it. You missed the best part of the video at the very end.
You missed Harry Mack pull the chick at the pond. Remember that one?
Yes, we did.
We did take
Messed that one up.
Okay. I'll keep it real. I'll keep it real, man. These guys are talented.
See, that looks just like the Five Nights at Freddy's character.
Yeah, I'm not even familiar. But what I would say about the music is they sound really talented. Now, this is not my my expertise, right? But when I heard this, at first, you know, when I heard them going back and forth, the female and the male with the, I was like, oh, hold on. But then as I got into it, I started vibing with it. And again, that energy, bro, the energy kind of got me on some like, yo, these are the joints where it's like you go back and forth. I always, now this is horrible explanation, but you know, it's mood music, right? So I always think of two things, the gym and the strip club, right? At the gym, you know, there's...
Man of God speaks once again. Continue.
I'm just saying, I don't go to the strip club anymore. I'm just saying, think of this, right? At the gym, there's these levels or moments, right? Where, you know, you're hearing hip hop, rap, but then you go into like metal, but then sometimes you go into like, it's funny because at my gym, sometimes they'll play country, you know? So it's like you have these levels, but it's like a different type of intensity is going on when you're hearing this music, right? But at the strip club, there's like a certain type of woman, typically, stereotypically, let's not throw a shade out there or a super long net.
Just speak the facts.
But
just preach, man of God.
When you hear the hip hop, right? You know, the hip hop, the little bouncy bounce, typically you'll see, you know, a woman with maybe different assets. But when you hear this at the strip club.
Yeah, you see a woman that's like tattooed from the neck down. She's got,
she has that crazy, like the split. This is like, bow, bow, bow. You know what I mean? So
no,
anyways,
actually, I don't know what you mean.
All I'm trying to say is
no, man of God, explain further. Tell me more about this, you know, tattooed up, bow, 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 Mr. Man of God. I would like to know more about this because I personally have never experienced that.
Let me get the holy water, man. You're hating. You're trying to. Anyways, I was just saying in my past, I've just, you know, there's themes. There's themes that come with different music. And this music was themed very well. And I thought it sounded like from the thing, because I'm not an expert on it, but from the things that I've heard throughout my life, let the past be in the past on, okay? It was good. It was dope. I liked it. I'm giving it a thumbs up. That's all I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm sticking with, man.
Is that what we're going to start doing? Do you remember from Gladiator? Where they're like, yo, off with his head.
Yo, in the chat, I think it's mixed. Chef is over here going crazy. He's like, yo, put Up Church back on. Yo, I can't do this. Yo, he's wildin'. Anyways, you guys, don't forget to like, share, and comment on all the content. Rocking with the vibe. Shout out to Sicksense. Make sure you check out their channel. It looks like they have like 6,000 subs. So definitely help them out. Get that up. This video is a month old. 100,000 views. But yo, let's show some people some love. They are talented. They're super dope. We like to have a lot of fun on our channel, but all fun aside, I thought they were dope. I thought they're solid.
So I wasn't lying when I said that I had flashbacks of being fed to the wolves. My stepdad, one of his close friends, owned an asphalt and a paving company, right? So that was one of my first jobs when I was like 14, was shoveling asphalt. But he also
asphalt too.
He also had like 6 wolves, and they like literal wolves. He lived out some property in like Callahan, and they had a property out there, and they went out of town. So one of the things that they paid me to do was go feed the wolves while he was out of town. So I go over and he's like, look, what you have to do is you have to just go in the cage and you have to assert dominance. You just have to, if the wolf looks at you, you have to look at it in its eyes. You can't back down. He's like, it's fine. I'll go with you. He shows me how to feed the wolves a couple times, right? Then I go do it by myself. Everything's fine. He goes out of town. They take me over there, drop me off. My stepdad drops me off to do some yard work and to feed the wolves. And first of all, like what I'm feeding them is like organs and like meat, like trimmings from the cow. So I've got these buckets with literal like brains and shit in it. And I go out there and I start feeding the wolves, right? And they're like, you have to lock the gate because they'll escape. And it's like 2 levels of fencing. So I go in the first gate, lock it, go in the next one, lock it. I'm in there, I'm feeding the wolves. I turn around, grab some more shit out the bucket, go to feed them. And there was this one like red wolf with literal red eyes. And it just starts looking at me. And I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? So I just sit there and I stare at his eyes. And as soon as I start staring at it, another wolf comes up and just. So I had to sit there for like 5 minutes, literally just looking at them. And I was like, they're going to fucking kill me. Because then the other wolves start going up. And I just slowly reach in the bucket and start feeding them, looking at them, feeding them. And then finally, they just chill and like kind of bow their head down and then like just kind of nuzzle up against me. I was like, I'm not going to go feed those fucking wolves again.
That was the weirdest story. I was like, bro, I thought you might have lost your pinky or something.
No, they just sat there and literally stared me down. But like when you have literally like 5 wolves snarling at you, dude, I thought I was going to die.
All right. I have to give you your flowers because when you're an old ass man with your broken ass ankle and effed up knee, sitting in your rocking chair at 80 years old, you're going to have some pretty good stories for your kids.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a wolf story, bro. I'm over here talking about chicks in biker bars. And
exactly.
You're over here like,
bow.
I fed 6 wolves, bro. I can't even tell my stories to my grandkids.
Exactly.
They'd be like, what'd you guys do? You knew tech?
Yeah, well, there was this one chick with tattoos all over her.
I'll just start.
She came out to this rock song.
Nah. I'll get the lyrics to Atmosphere and just be like the woman with the tattooed hands.
Oh, there you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Put a little hearty, little hearty spin on it.
Yeah.
She was the most beautiful woman.
In the delicate flower. And no, okay, enough. All right,
her tattoos came alive
and spoke to me. Yes.
And she was like, bow.
They'll be like, Grandpa.
Tell us the bow story about the woman with the tattooed hands.
We're going to hell. All right.
One of us.
No, that's why I keep holy water on deck. Hold on. Let's get it, man. Protect me from
thine self.
Evils.
From thine
self.
self.
Yeah, man. From thine self, from all of this craziness.